Hey, this is Aaron.
And I'm Angie.
Welcome to the 6th edition of From the Middle.
Today is April 30th.
So there's been a lot of things going on around the middle school lately, hasn't there, Angie?
Yeah, like last Saturday, the prom was held here at the middle school. The juniors spent a lot of time setting it up. They did a wonderful job. It looked fantastic.
Okay, Angie, enough about prom. Here's Courtney with some news about a very special reading club.
Courtney here. Recently, I have visited Miss Stock's book club. They have been doing Earth Camp. That is where kids get a chance to work with NASA and the space shuttle. You get to choose a location and the space shuttle takes a picture for you. Miss Stock's advice to you is the only way to learn something is to do it, not just read it from a book. Now here's Avery with more 5th grade news.
Hi, I'm Avery. During this school year, the 5th grade students have been going to the noon Kiwanis meetings. Each 5th grader in each group shared a segment about one pillar of character. The kids each had a nice lunch at the 2nd Street Emporium. We would like to thank the Kiwanis people for hosting and inviting us to their meetings. I thought that the songs they sang were very interesting. After all this, the Kiwanians came to our school and ate with us for one last visit. Now to Alexis with more 5th grade news.
Hey, I'm Alexis. Last week I asked two of my 5th grade teachers, Mr. Cliff and Mrs. Turpin, many questions. I'm going to share their answers with you. I am going to start by telling you about Mr. Cliff. He teaches math and history. His favorite color is aquamarine, and his favorite food is stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. His favorite animal is a cheetah. Mr. Cliff's hobbies are lifting weights and going to the movies and traveling. The main thing he likes to do out of school is hanging out with friends and family. I'll tell you what I learned about Mrs. Turpin. Mrs. Turpin is a 5th grade teacher who teaches language, reading, and science. Mrs. Turpin enjoys gardening, reading, and camping. Her favorite color is pink, and her favorite food is any pasta. Lastly, she loves hippos. Now back to Angie and Aaron.
Thanks, Alexis. They sound like great teachers.
I'm sure they are. So, Angie, what do you think of Rome?
I don't know a whole lot about it. The 6th grade has been learning about it for the past few weeks. Why don't we let Madison tell us a little bit more about it?
Hi WCMS, this is Madison here with some information on ancient Rome. Rome was one of the last powerful cities in the world. One of their great legends was of Romulus and Remus, the first founders of Rome. As babies, their cruel uncle put them afloat in a basket to drown so he could have the power of a small city in the Italian peninsula. They floated ashore, and a she-wolf came and took them to raise as her own cubs. They were then adopted by a shepherd and his wife. Romulus and Remus soon grew up to be great leaders and seized their evil uncle. If you have noticed, this story is a little like the story of Moses. Although we have just started our lesson on Rome, I've already learned quite a bit and am pretty interested. Rome was quite civilized and has similar techniques like today. This has been a special report on Rome, and now here's been some news on K-Rome.
Hey, this is Ben reporting on the most deadliest place for kids, K-Room. K-Room has been a problem for some people in 5th and 6th grade. People just haven't been handing in their work lately, especially 6th graders. You can get sent to K-Room for many reasons. For instance, not handing in your homework, lipping off, or being disrespectful. I can tell you that this is not a place for fun because you can miss out on some valuable time at recess. So think about it. Which one do you want, K-Room or recess? This has been Ben. Now off to Alex with more 6th grade news.
Hi, this is Alex. As you can see, I'm standing in front of one of the teacher's doors, Miss Jeanette Messner. Miss Messner grew up a few miles away from Iowa City. She graduated from Iowa State in 2004 and got her teaching degree. She also taught a year of 5th grade in Virginia. Some of her hobbies include reading, gardening, and hanging out with her friends. A few of her favorite things are the color green and frogs. Imagine that. She also has a sister with a daughter. This is her only niece. The kids in her class think she's unique in the funny way and a bit clumsy at times, but that's always good. She enjoys teaching and is a lot of fun to have. So 5th graders, here's a hope for next year. Now, back to Angie and Aaron.
Thanks, Alex. Are you a big fan of reading, Aaron?
Well, not really. What about you, Angie?
I love to read. In fact, here's a 7th grader, Allison, with some news about the Media Center.
Hey, this is Allison with some news from the Media Center.
As you may already know, the Media Center has gotten some great new books. Some nonfiction are The Cat with the Yellow Star, Coming of Age in Terrorism, Tsunami, Helping Each Other, The Little Rock Nine, Struggle for Integration, Secrets of a Civil War Submarine, Solving the Mysteries of the H.L. Hanley, and The Middle Passage. A biography, No End in Sight, My Life as a Blind Iditarod Racer, and some fiction such as The Legend of Bass Reeves, Enter Three Witches, Wilderness, and Edward's Eyes. There are many more, so make sure to go check them out. Now here's Taylor with more 7th grade news.
Hey, I'm Taylor, and I'm reporting from Pathways Lab. Pathways is a class to help you explore different career paths. Mr. Schultens is your instructor. Your actual teacher is the computer at the module. There are 17 modules, but you only have 7 rotations. You have 1 trimester of Pathways in 7th and 8th grade. Now, let's get to the basics. On the first day of class, you get a portfolio. On this portfolio, you keep track of your attendance and participation points. It also holds all of your papers. When you enter the class, you always need to check the message board. The message board will have the date, session, and rotation. It'll also have a thought for the day. It may even have instructions. On sessions 2, 3, 4, and 5, you have RCAs, or Research Challenge Applications. Now I should also tell you about hot tickets. Hot tickets can be used for 10 extra credit points, 2 questions on a test, a front-of-the-line lunch pass, or 1 extra session. Now back to Angie and Aaron.
Thanks, Taylor. So, Aaron, do you like Pathways?
Yes, it's one of my favorite classes, in fact.
Mine too. So some of my friends went to Ames last week to talk about careers in math and science. Here's Mary Kate with some more info about the Road Less Traveled program.
On Thursday, April 24th, 15 girls from WCMS took a trip to the ISU Memorial Union in Ames for the Road Less Traveled Convention. This meeting was for girls who wanted to go into a career in math and science. There were girls from all over Iowa, and this conference gave them a chance to get to know each other, as well as what they wanted to do in life. Prior to the day, girls filled out a survey that displayed their interests. Then, when they arrived, they were given an itinerary that told them where and when their sessions would take place. They were involved in sessions in the morning, which was followed by a delicious lunch. Those cookies were awesome. In the afternoon, they had a hands-on session. Some groups toured the campus, and others stayed in the Union building for other activities. The girls enjoyed the meeting very much, and they learned a lot about potential careers for their futures.
Hi, this is Jared. If you didn't notice, the list for driver's ed has now been posted at the office. There are 25 8th graders on this list this year, so make sure you check it out. Our 3 teachers this year will be Mr. Burton, Mr. Midland, and Mr. Todd. The requirements for you to be able to pass is 30 hours of class time, 6 hours of driving time, and another 20 documented hours with a parent. If you are on the list, then you should be receiving some information from your instructor by about this week after school. This is Jared. Now to Jackson with a report on middle school investigations.
Hi, I'm Jackson. Even though the school year is almost at an end, that doesn't mean the learning stops. Because here at WCMS, we have summer middle school investigations. There are lots of activities to do. The choices are survival of the fittest, be a landscape detective, unravel the mysteries of 5th grade, movie magic, uncover the mysteries and myths of baseball, investigating Webster City, and I Spy a Healthier You. Each student will receive a registration form, and you must attach $10 to participate in each event. This is a great activity to do if you don't have any major plans for the summer, but you better hurry because registrations are due May 21st. Now back to Aaron and Angie.
Thanks, Jackson. Well, that's our show. See you next week.
From the middle.